literally dug myself a hole because I was so exhausted I couldn't even study them. Tip number 2, not to get too sentimental here. I literally have here the schedule for the next 4 months of what I need to split up those readings. You don't need to do them by yourself. Jacqueline, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. It's been quite a while since I've last posted a video about nursing school because it's been a lot of work. I've been really busy and I also kind of just needed a break from social media and making YouTube videos for a little bit. So thank you to everyone who's still stuck around and is watching this video today. So today I am just going to be sharing with you guys 5 things I wish I knew about nursing school before I entered the program. And I'm sharing this to you guys as now a pre-grad. I have 2 semesters left of nursing school, or I'm in my second last semester of nursing school before I take my NCLEX and, you know, I become a registered nurse. So I'm so excited to be sharing with you guys all of my tips and things I wish I knew before I entered nursing school. And yeah, let's go. Okay, so tip number 1 is, I think, one of the most important tips or things I wish I knew to do in nursing school if I was just heading into the program or wanted to apply for the program, and it is to advocate for yourself and for your learning. Before I entered nursing school, I was very used to kind of following a schedule and following what was planned for me. The beauty of nursing school is that it's kind of tailored to what you want to do in your future. So for me, that meant advocating for myself in terms of my clinical placements and what I wanted to learn. Because I'm in an accelerated program, for instance, and for any of you that are in an accelerated program, it can be difficult to get the clinical placements that you want to. I think it was great for me to do my first undergrad and even now to kind of really recognize where I want to go in nursing school or in my career eventually, and that was in pediatrics and neonatology. So being able to get clinical placements in those areas is so important to me. Unfortunately, this semester, not unfortunately because I'm still learning, but it's not in the area where I want to learn in. I'm currently in a surgical inpatient placement at the moment, and it's a great learning opportunity. I'm learning a lot, but then again, it's also important for me to be placed in a placement where I'll be learning a lot about the areas or knowledge about pediatrics and neonatology for my own learning and for my own career in the future. So if I could say anything, it is 100% advocate where you can to be in a clinical placement that is best for you and for your learning. Regardless, any clinical placement is great for your learning. For me, I just really want to be a NICU nurse or a pediatric nurse. So any experience in that field of nursing would be amazing. And it also wasn't my fault because I didn't apply to certain hospitals that did have application processes for it. So that is also my fault. So I know next semester to really advocate for my learning. When I talk about advocating for your learning, I also want to stress advocating within your own classroom, within your own classes, tutorials, whatever it may be, to push for what you want to learn, because at the end of the day, it's your future, your career, and your own knowledge bank. So take the time to talk to your professors, talk to your TAs, your tutors, your preceptors, and ask to try a new skill. So for example, if you're in clinical placement and you've never done a secondary line for an IV and you want to learn how to do it, ask and do it, because there's no other way for you going to learn than to do a lot of these skills. And I learned that the hard way because I always thought that I could just do it at home with the tools and materials that I had from lab, but it's not the same as doing it on an actual IV pole, putting it through the Alaris pump and administering it to the patient. So 100% advocate for yourself and for your learning. Tip number 2, not to get too sentimental here, but I really wish that I had someone sit down with me and tell me to prioritize my life outside of nursing school. it can get a lot. It's difficult sometimes to really balance those things in general, but balancing work and life is so important, especially in nursing school, because right now as a pre-grad, I'm doing clinical placements with my preceptor. I have classes still, and I have other things outside of life that I have to manage, including YouTube, for example. I also run my own Instagram page and schoolwork, and my life outside of that is obviously going to be hard to handle. And I'm sure many of you guys are also working, and at the end of the day, it's going to be busy. I will not lie with you guys there. It gets really busy because you're working day shifts, you're working night shifts. You're gonna have to wrap yourself around that, going through school as well, studying, etc. It's going to get difficult and you're going to feel stressed sometimes. But as a pre-grad, as a friend, as someone you don't even know, please take care of yourself, because at the end of the day, none of this matters if you're not okay, and none of this is going to feel good. It's not going to be a great experience if you don't take care of yourself. I learned that the hard way. My first semester, I was cramming, I was doing so much work, and I wasn't taking time for myself, and I was so burnt out by my second semester, and that really reflected in my grades as well. So I really hope you guys, if you're going to take anything from this video, please take care of yourselves. Please, 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 please do that. It's so important. You're so important, and none of this is going to matter at the end of the day if you're not okay. So please take care of yourselves. Tip number 3, what I wish I knew before nursing school is that organization is so key. First semester was like, oh no, I got it. I'm okay, I can do this. This is due Monday, this is due Tuesday. I gotta do my readings by Thursday, whatever, I got it. It's really not possible to not organize your day in your 4th year, or yeah, as a pre-grad. Now, again, as I mentioned, I'm doing day shifts, I'm doing night shifts, I'm following my preceptor's schedule for work. I have classes on Tuesday for a full day. I have stuff for Instagram to do. I have stuff for YouTube to do. I have work. It's a lot to handle at once if you don't organize it on a piece of paper or something, because realistically, your brain can't handle that much anyways. So keep yourself organized, keep your peace of mind, reduce that anxiety about having to know what to do next, and just organize yourself. I literally have here the schedule for the next 4 months of what I need to do and what days I have clinical. And on top of that, I also have a notebook here of what I want to do every single day, week by week, day by day, and even hour by hour. And I have a schedule planner on my laptop as well, because it is so important to stay organized. And again, to know what you want to do each day, and when you're gonna have those relaxation days, because you need them. So yeah, step number 3, I keep saying step, it's what I wish I knew, number 3, and that is to rely on your friends and also make friends. I know it's hard nowadays, especially with COVID, to make friends online, but it is so important, because realistically, I don't think I would have gotten throughout nursing school without my friends and without meeting people and relying on each other for support and for our learning. Split up those readings. You don't need to do them by yourself. It's so much easier to break them up. I used to think that I could do it by myself. In my first semester, I did all of them, and I literally dug myself a hole because I was so exhausted I couldn't even study them after I finished them. So please rely on your friends, and I'm not saying make friends just for the purpose of splitting up readings, because having friends in the same program as you is amazing, because they can support you, you can support them, and nobody understands you better than they do in terms of stress and learning and nursing school in general. So please do try your best to make friends and learn that way. So yeah. The last tip that I have is or what I wish I knew before I started nursing school, was that it is so cool. It is so fun. And I wish everyone could get the same experience with school, or nursing school, as I have so far. I really wish I would have done my whole first undergrad in nursing school, because the people you meet, the experiences you have, are just so, like, it's nothing like my first undergrad, and I really wish that everyone could experience it. So before you enter this program, I hope that you guys know that it's going to be one hell of a time. You're going to have so much fun. You're going to learn so many things. You're going to be able to wear cool scrubs like this. These are the Grey's Anatomy scrubs, by the way, in case you guys are wondering why does it look so similar in color. But yeah, these are the Grey's Anatomy scrubs. They're a little bit big, but that's okay. They're comfortable and they're really fun to wear. And I really want to get my first pair of figs or the Janu scrubs, but I'm so excited. I'm going to gift myself that for a grad gift. But anyways, you're gonna have so much fun, and I can't wait for you guys to experience that, but make the most of your time. It goes by so quickly, and I can't believe I have 7 months left of school until I graduate, and then I become a registered nurse, and I can't even believe that it's going to be Jacqueline Nguyen, RN, and eventually, hopefully, NP. You know what? I'm gonna manifest that, actually. It's going to be Jacqueline Nguyen, NP, in time. All right, so that concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys took something from it, because these are all things that I thought I knew, but I really didn't know. And I wish I had someone, a pre-grad or any nurse, any student in the nursing school program, to kind of sit me down and tell me these things. They're so important to know. And yeah, once again, I hope you guys took something from it. And again, I'm so happy to be back. Please let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments down below, or if you have any video suggestions. I think I'm looking to do a day in the life of a nursing student once again, because I think you guys really enjoyed that. So I hope to be doing that again. And yeah, let me know if you have any other ideas. I am always reading the comments below. And of course, as normal, give this video a thumbs up. Leave any other comment down below if you'd like. And of course, hit that red button down below and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.